Yeah. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem back again one time, talking this boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to make a quick video addressing Teddy Atlas. Well, not Teddy Atlas personally, just his pound for pound list and just what I think about it. And to put it simply, it's bullshit. Straight like that. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Other than the fact, basically, where do I begin? Okay, when you just look at the records of the guys that he has top pound for pound. Now, the funny thing is, numbers 2 through 5, I had no problem with if you take away Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? If you take away Lomachenko, I do believe Andre Ward is pound for pound number 1. I believe that it's debatable who pound for pound number 2 between Rigondeaux and Terrence Crawford right now. So that's debatable. They could be 2 and 3, however you want to put them. And then number 4, definitely, I would say, would probably be Errol Spence. I mean, you can make an argument for Errol Spence, definitely. You know what I'm saying? These is guys who are undefeated, who put it in, got out the mud, got very respectable wins on their resume. And in the case of Andre Ward, undeniable wins. This man, he done beat, 3-4 different guys who was on a pound for pound list when he beat them. How the fuck do you put Lomachenko above this guy? I don't see none of that shit. Shit suspect as fuck, man. And what it looks like to me, man, from what I see, just not even Teddy Atlas by itself, it's everybody. It's him, Joe Rogan. These are supposed to be dudes who know the fight game, you know what I'm saying? In the case of Teddy Atlas specifically, he's a dude whose opinion I really respected, man. Every time I heard him speak on some shit, it was some real shit, you know what I'm saying? I would say Teddy didn't start going left until I say that Pacquiao fight he had with Bradley, where he was in Bradley corner. Then he started bullshitting from about then on. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't really heard too much bullshit come out Teddy's mouth before then. So I'm assuming, just like everybody else, he took a check from whoever, you know what I'm saying, to speak highly of Lomachenko. You know what I mean? Because there ain't nowhere in hell a nigga with 9 losses, not even a nigga, a person. Because, you know what I'm saying, niggas is kings. You know what I mean? He ain't earned his crown yet, not in my opinion. So, this individual, he's just a fighter with 10 fights, and he lost one of them. And it's not like he lost to a historic pound-for-pound fighter and shit. You know what I mean? It ain't like he lost to Orlando Salido, the same guy who Mikey Garcia beat. You know what I'm saying? How many losses Salido got in his fucking record, man? 9, 10 losses. Not to say Salido ain't a good fighter, because he is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? This is a good dude. He's a great fighter, but you can't take no motherfucking L to Salido and then convince me, after refusing to rematch this man on numerous occasions and ducking Rigondeaux, that you the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter in the game. I just can't see it, man. I can't see it, because if we gonna start accepting motherfuckers with 1 loss and putting them super high up in the pound for pound category, I believe Canelo should be ranked way higher than fucking Lomachenko. You understand me? 9 fucking wins is not enough, man. Well, you know what? 9 wins would be enough if he had did some historic shit, but he ain't did nothing historic in my opinion. They say he about to fight Rigondeaux in December. I hope that's true, because then, if he fight Rigo and he beat Rigo, then he is who they said he was. You know what I'm saying? We got to do nothing but respect that. But until that happens, and I don't think, even if they do fight, first of all, I'm not 100% sure that they even going to fight. But if they do fight, which I hope they do, in December, it ain't no guarantee Lomachenko going to beat no Rigondeaux. In fact, in my opinion, it's far more likely that Lomachenko going to end up with a broken jaw, or broken orbital, or some type of shit, to where he ends up losing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could easily see Rigondeaux winning this in a 12-round decision, but I could also see him being stopped on some shit like that too, because I mean, for all of the great things that Lomachenko is good at, Rigondeaux, his specialty is not only taking that away from you, but also adapting his game to exploit that while he's taking it away from you. So now you looking for plan B, plan C, plan D, You know what I'm saying? Plan E, plan F, plan G. You know what I mean? You doing all that. Rigo prepared for all of that. Plus, he's also on the attack. So now while you switching and trying to adjust and shit and catch back up, now you 4, 5, 6 rounds in the hole. And now you gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pull something out your ass to win the fight. Now, I don't see Lomachenko really having too much of a chance, like I said before in my other video, outside of a puncher's chance. But it is a hell of a puncher's chance, given that he got the size advantage. You know what I'm saying? The size and weight advantage, both advantages. You know what I'm saying? Because weight doesn't necessarily equate the size. But Lomachenko is a big guy compared to Rigondeaux. You know what I'm saying? I believe, that's just how I look at the whole situation. But back to this Teddy Atlas shit, man. I believe I understand what he's doing. You know, you take the check. You know what I mean? Somebody say, hey, let me you hand you one of them fucking envelopes with however X amount of money in that shit, and all you gotta do is, you know, do a little song and dance and put Lomachenko high up on your pound for pound list artificially for a check. I could understand that. I could see that's easy money right there. But at the same time, you just ruined your credibility for whatever was in that bag. You know what I mean? Because the real motherfuckers, people like myself who are students of the game, really love boxing. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate unbiased opinions and real opinions. Not no fuck shit like this, man. You put a fucking guy with 9 fights and 1 loss above Andre Ward, who fucking won the entire Super 6 tournament, then cleaned out the division, then moved up to 175 and then cleaned out that division. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I don't see a win on Lomachenko record like Chad Dawson. I don't see a win on Lomachenko record like winning the Super 6. I don't see a win on Lomachenko record like against Kovalev. You understand me? At the time, what was Kovalev? Like number 3, number 4 pound for pound, maybe 5. Top 5 on just about everybody's list. You know what I mean? But, it's disrespectful. It's marketing. But to me, it's like, yo, some shit you shouldn't sell out on. That's just my opinion. But, you know, ain't nobody slipped me no motherfucking envelope with X amount of stacks and that motherfucker asked me to tell some lies on the motherfucker. But even if they did, I just, you know what I mean? I would rather not do that and have my own bread and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because I got my own shit. I'm good. I don't need all that. You know what I mean? In my opinion, it feels better to tell the truth. You know what I mean? And then when you lying like that, what's worse than lying like that, what's even worse than that is the stories and the bullshit you got to come up with to justify them lies. You know what I mean? You out here fronting like a motherfucker. Teddy know damn well motherfucking Lomachenko ain't no goddamn number 1 pound for pound. Not right now. You understand me? I personally don't think that Lomachenko has what it takes to be pound for pound number 1. I don't think he has what it takes to challenge a Bud Crawford and win that fight. I don't even think he'll fight Mikey Garcia. Not until some evidence shows that Mikey Garcia done either slowed down significantly or he beatable in a way that it makes it make Lomachenko a heavy favorite in that fight. Outside of that shit, I don't see him doing it. You know what I mean? When I listen to Gary Russell Jr. talk about, the fight between them, he said, yo, I was in a bad spot. Now, I don't accept excuses under any circumstances. You know what I'm saying? You got in the motherfucking ring, you take your L like a man. But I do listen when motherfuckers have stories like that, because it makes sense sometimes. You know what I mean? And when a nigga like Gary Russell say you should have stopped me, I don't know why he didn't stop me. That's telling. That's telling. But again, like I said, man, I'm also a fan of Lomachenko, man. So if he is able to prove me wrong and beat Rigondeaux, he will get full credit from me. He will get full credit from me. And from that point on, then I could put him maybe number 2 pound for pound. He'll take Rigondeaux's spot. You know what I'm saying? Then, only then, though. Only then. He gonna have to fight either Rigo or Terrence Crawford to be on my motherfucking pound for pound. Until then, he ain't even in the top 15, man. It's way more dudes putting in way more work right now. You know what I'm saying? Got way more stripes. You know what I mean? They done got out the mud. I can't respect none of the sucker shit that's going on. I get it. You know what I mean? Checks is being floated around. You know what I mean? It's all marketing at the end of the day, if you really want to look at it. But for all intents and purposes, it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's pure bullshit. You know? And Teddy need to be ashamed of himself for that fuck shit, man. I mean, I get it, man. I get that you took the bag, but goddamn, dog. I mean, I know I ain't fucking with you no more. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm gonna listen to your analysis, but I'm gonna take that shit with a grain of salt from now on, man. That's just me personally. That 9-1, nigga. You can't have 10 fights and you lose one and then we put you number one pound for pound. This is that same shit they did with Chocolatito. You understand me? And I was like, who the fuck is... First of all, when they first started putting Chocolatito number one pound for pound, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Then I check out his fights and I'm like, yo, no way this guy is number one pound for pound. No way this guy has a better skill set than Rigondeaux. No way he has a better skill set than Andre Ward, offensively or defensively. You understand me? His ring IQ ain't on that level. How the fuck is he number one pound for pound? Then he gets beat. We ain't heard from that motherfucker since. You know what I mean? Where he at on the top 10 pound for pound? How you get beat, lose one fight, drop all the way off the list? The top 20. Ain't nobody got that motherfucker on their top 20. You know? And he really lost the other fight before then that they gave him, you know what I mean? They raised his hand or whatever. That's just my opinion again too, but it is what it is, you know? So, motherfuckers putting their number one pound for pound. If it ain't Andre Ward, if it ain't Terrence Crawford, if it ain't Guillermo Rigondeaux, I don't even respect it, man. You know? Everybody got a right to their own opinion. They can put shit how they want to put it, but I got a right to look at that opinion and say that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. You know? I operate in reality. I prefer to operate in reality. I don't like the fuck shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm a real nigga. I respect real shit. You know what I mean? Real niggas do real things. They respect real scenes. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's just it, man. I don't even really want to get this shit too much more energy, but it's bullshit. I mean, just the in summation, this is total bullshit. You know what I mean? Total bullshit. And Teddy Atlas, man, it's a shame, man, to see you, of all people, on moving like this. You know what I mean? I'm surprised. I ain't gonna front. I was definitely surprised when I found out that you took the check and became a company man. But fuck it, it's all good, man. We all gotta do what we gotta do. You know, you married to the game. What are you gonna do? You know, I mean, fuck it. I don't even give a fuck. But like I said, man, that fucked up list, man, it gets no credence from me, and this shit had no business being on TV. Period. You understand me? Number one, I don't think it's debatable. Andre Ward. Number two, you can debate all day. Rigondeaux or Crawford. You know what I mean? 3 and below, it is what it is. But, 4 and below, you know, that's all subjective. It's all subjective, but at the same time, some things that even though they're subjective, are still clear cut. You know what I'm saying? It's clear cut. Andre Ward is number one pound for pound in my opinion. Clear cut that Terrence Crawford or Rigondeaux is either number 2 or 3. Nobody else is better. But I'm going to just leave it at that, man. Shout out to everybody who fuck with me, you know what I mean? I fuck with y'all. Don't forget to check out my new album. It dropped July 4th. It's called It's My Turn, the Throne Ascension LP. You know what I mean? This shit is a motherfucking classic. I don't got no fuck shit on there. All real nigga shit throughout. You know what I mean? If you fuck, that's the kind of shit that you like, go on and check me out. You should see the links to all my shit in the description box. I'm out. 100.